Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Alex, the Comic Order. Thank you so much for clicking play on this video. Have you ever bought comics from a thrift store? Well, I did, so let's find out what I got. Here we go. One of the best ways for me to get comic books in my experience has been to let people know that I collect comic books. And this includes people from church, friends, acquaintances, people I pass on the street, other, collectible shop owners. This has come to fruition again lately. I've got a couple friends who manage thrift stores, and I let them know, hey, whenever you get comic books, give me a call. And one of the managers, if they get 2 or 3 in at a time, they'll put them in a box. And they wait till they kind of fill up that box, and then they call me and let me know, hey, we've got, the box full of comics, come check them out. And I have another friend who manages within that same chain of thrift stores, a different shop. And they called me recently and let me know that they got a huge bin of comic books in. What was crazy about this collection was a couple that was a collector of NECA figures, carded figures, vintage posters, autographs, magic cards, just different collectibles and comic books, was donating everything to the thrift store. So it was really, really neat. They called me about the comic books, and they actually asked me about some of the other collectibles, some of the signed posters, really limited edition prints, and magic cards, NECA figures. So I was going through all of this stuff, but I wanted to specifically buy some of their comic books. And so I picked up this stack of comic books. I paid $70 total. So you guys let me know how we did in the comments down below. And also let me know right now, have you ever found any comic books at a thrift store? It's a neat place to look. It's a neat place to, try to find comic books. Now, the Salvation Army in my town, I feel like the owner hoards them, or anything valuable. They kind of just hoard them and put them in like a storage. Anyways, so let's go through these comic books. So they had a huge bin of comic books, and a lot of it was junk era 90s stuff, but it was still fun to go through. I think I found some good ones, and then they had a couple surprises in there. Most of these were marked at about $1.50, and they even had 2 slabs in there, which I'll go ahead and show the slabs first. Here is the first one. Spider-Gwen Shadow Clones, number 2 variant, 9.6 white pages. This was marked at $10, so I picked that up. I don't know why anyone got this one graded, but there's a huge fold in the side. So this is Secret Invasion number 2, graded 6.5 white pages. Wow, so sad that they got that grade, but this was $15, white back cover. And there is some pretty noticeable damage there. You see that? That's what definitely got the grade. So if you cared to press and regrade this, you would get a much higher grade. But that is just funny. For $15, I couldn't pass it up. I mean, I could have, but might as well support the thrift store. All right, now, so we're going to get into the stack of books that we got. Like I said, there was a few surprises in here. Very impressed with, some of these books. I could have made an offer on the entire bin, but I didn't need the entire bin. There was some 90s Batman stuff in there, which was cool. Batman and Detective Comics. It was good stuff. I think I picked out the ones that I wanted and left behind the other ones. But so here's what I got. First one is, I don't even remember having this one in my pile, but it was in my pile. Moon Knight number 17. And so, yeah, definitely be giving that to my son or, one of my friends locally. The Incredible Hulk, number 360. It's got some spine ticks on the side. Not sure why I picked this one out as well. That one might have been in the I don't know pile. I don't know how that got in my pile. Uncanny X-Men, 293. Newsstand edition. Nice Colossus cover. Andy Kubert. There was Amazing Spider-Man number 20, John Romita Jr. cover with Black Cat. Amazing Spider-Man number 278. Pretty neat Bronze Age Spider-Man. So happy to have that. Lots of Copper Age. This is from 1992. Amazing Spider-Man number 368. Amazing Spider-Man number 376. Any chance to get Amazing Spider-Man, I was definitely going to pick it up, especially from this era. I like this era. Amazing Spider-Man 378. Cool Carnage Venom cover. This was a cool Peach Momoko cover. This is Gambit #1. Gambit and Rogue Peach Momoko cover. Really cool. I don't remember how this got in my pile either. Fantastic Four #48. One of my favorite covers of all time, and it's very timely because I just recently got a Prime 1 Cyborg Superman statue. This is Superman #79, so I'm going to pair this with that statue. I'm very excited about this cover and that statue and pairing them together. Here's a cool art germ. This is White Widow #1 art germ variant. Here is Superman #75, first print. This is the death of Superman. Here's another John Romita Jr. cover. This is Daredevil, Man Without Fear, #271. And this is from 1988 or 1989. Part of the Executioner's song. This is X-Men #16. Cool Cable cover. X-Men #35. Cool Jean Grey and Cyclops cover. Another Executioner's song. This is X-Men #15. X-Men #1. Uncanny X-Men #295. Uncanny X-Men 250. Here's a McFarlane cover. Amazing Spider-Man #325. Cool Red Skull. Spider-Man with the American flag there. Very, very cool. It was this era of Batman that I kind of passed up a lot of, but I did pick up the first appearance of Tim Drake in costume. First appearance of Tim Drake as Robin. Can't remember what this key is. Batman #457. And there are pretty cool rare variants of this one. Second print variants or something like that. So do a little research, find out what's special about this book and what variants are out there, and keep an eye out for them because they're out there. Here's another McFarlane. This is Amazing Spider-Man #231 with Silver Sable on the cover. Pretty awesome. And actually, I'm looking at Silver Sable original artwork up here. This is I've got Silver Sable issue #4, page 12, and Silver Sable issue #5, page 3. Love having those in the collection and on the wall. All right, here's a nice Mark Silvestri cover. This is Uncanny X-Men #249. Love that Havoc cover. And this last stack was kind of like the icing on the cake. So like I said, I paid $70 for all of this. Number one, I was supporting the thrift store, and I know they do fantastic work because all of the stuff, all of the funds and profit that they get at the thrift store goes to benevolence. So it just helps the community, and people who are in need that come to the church goes directly to them. So I'm really happy about supporting that. So happy to have paid $70, but also happy to get these comic books. This is Aquaman #50. Very cool. Extra in this issue, Dead Man Lives Again. Very, very cool. Here is Captain America #359. And this is the cameo of Crossbones, I believe. Here is Adventure Comics #291. Cool. Supergirl, Linda Danvers, Superstar. That's very awesome. Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade #1. 4-part miniseries. And the last two are what I was really excited about. So Mr. Miracle #1. And they had this one marked at $1.50. So I was happy to buy that. It's pretty low grade, probably 3.5, 4.0. But yeah, happy to pick that up for sure. And then a book that I've liked for a long time, I went for Fantastic Four #1 through 100. And I was about 14 issues away, but I had all the big ones. And so, but I just gave up on it. This is Fantastic Four #98, Doomsday on the Moon. I've always loved this book. Such a cool cover. But yeah, they had this one marked at $1.50 as well. So very, very happy about that haul. Have you guys ever, once again, found anything cool at a thrift store? Or where else have you found cool comic books? I find them everywhere. Pawn shops, record stores, thrift stores. It's amazing. Thank you so much for watching. If you're brand new to the channel, hit that subscription button, hit that bell to be notified when there's future videos. Hit that thumbs up, you guys. Comment down below. Really do appreciate you all, and I'll talk to you all on the next one. See you, bye.